Hello, hello. Welcome to another video. Today is my birthday, December 3rd, and I am 46. Excited to share a video with you today. One of my most favorite things to do is film these videos and help people and answer questions. So what better thing to do on my birthday than do something like that? Today's video is going to be about the top 5 sentences that have changed my life. So I want to share those with you in this video. Welcome back to another video. I appreciate you being here with me and celebrating my birthday with me. If you want to grab any of our ebooks, they are 60% off right now. Code is rawfood60 and the link is payhip.com/rawfoodromance. And don't forget that right now we have the plant-based bundle. So you can gift yourself on my birthday the bundle. Grab the bundle. You're getting almost $900 worth of content from Nate and I, including the hand salads wrap book, the taco book, the sushi book, the Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge, Nate's smoothie book, his cracker book, his microgreens course, our Tales from the Tailgate book. You're getting so much content for $50. So gift yourself the plant-based bundle. The link is in the description box below. So head on down there and check it out. Check out all the goodies that you can get. And yeah, so let's dive into the 5 sentences that have changed my life. The first one being nothing that had a mother. So that is vegan, basically. Don't eat anything that had a mother, anything sentient, or exploiting those beings by consuming their products or wearing their skins, their furs, or anything like that. No testing on the animals. And obviously, there's no such thing as a perfect vegan, and we know that, but trying our best and doing everything that we possibly can with the choices that we have to be able to do that. And I just even heard that Mercedes-Benz has a fully vegan interior package option now. So I'm just bringing that up because it's showing the world that we need to change. And there are these options for people who are following a more compassionate lifestyle like veganism to choose options that feel more aligned with who we want to be. And I went vegan in 2014. So it's been over 11 years that I have been following this lifestyle. No leather, no wool, no honey, no going to the zoo, no horse carriage rides. All of these things hurt my soul and I just cannot participate. So I try my best to be the healthiest version of a vegan that I can. And that's why I choose raw, not only because I love raw, but it makes the most sense to me. So nothing with a mother is a sentence that is a very, very big part of my life because I can't bring myself to use my dollars to pay for something that doesn't align with my ethics or my morals or anything like that. So that's one of the sentences. Second one would be whole, raw, and alive. That goes into the first one a little bit. Those 3 words are so important in my life. Whole, meaning very minimally processed, like chopping, blending, dehydrating, those things are totally fine. Keeping the food whole instead of extracting it to the best of our ability, obviously. Like, having like a fresh juice, add it in our smoothie. Like, check out this smoothie. This smoothie is so awesome. It's one of our favorites lately. It's orange juice, dates, bananas, strawberries, wild blueberries, cranberries, and I think Nate also put we have some frozen peaches, mango, and pineapple. So I think he put a little bit of that in there too, and lime juice. It is so good. It's like, it's like candy. It's like drinking candy. But aside from that, whole foods, that's what our goal and aim is to eat raw and living foods. So we do things like ferments, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, even like the coconut aminos are a fermented coconut tree sap. So that's how they get that. Or unpasteurized tempeh, for example. And by the way, we have 30% off our school community right now. Instead of $47 a month, you're only paying $33 a month. If you sign up right now, you're locked in to $33 a month. And you can join us on December 16th at 10 a.m. PST in the school community. We're going to be making unpasteurized tempeh together. So we're going to show you how we do it. But yeah, the living foods, whole and raw, are super important. And I would also sneak in there variety. And you all know how much we love variety here. So that would be another one too. The third sentence, which isn't diet related. Oh, it could be actually. It's a successful day starts the night before. So if you want to have a successful day, you got to plan and prepare the night before. And this could be, this is why I said it kind of goes in with the diet. This could be planning your meals out for the next day. It could be getting to bed early. It could be preparing anything that you might need for the next day. And as an entrepreneur, business owner, one of the things that I really like to do is, it's another sentence kind of that goes along the same lines, is go to bed like a boss and wake up like an employee. So that means, and you could apply this to anything in your life, it doesn't have to be about business, but you go to bed like a boss, meaning you're planning everything, you're arranging everything, you're deciding what's going to go on during the next day, and you are basically creating that to-do list, basically. What do you need to do tomorrow? Then when you wake up like an employee and you just do the things. Make your lunch, do the workout, whatever it is, all of the things that you want to do, just do them. You don't have to think about what's next because you planned the night before. So that is a really important sentence that has made a really big impact in my life, is making sure the night before we do the things that set us up for a better day. So again, planning our meals, going to bed early, and getting things ready for the next day. For example, Nate and I go for a walk in the morning. And one thing that really helps us, aside from getting to bed on time, is filling up our backpack waters and setting out our workout clothes before we go to bed. Because then when we wake up, the waters are full, our workout clothes are ready to go, and we can just get to it, right? So that's going to be really beneficial if you are trying to make changes in your life. Plan the night before, get ready the night before so that you can set yourself up to have a very successful day. And the fourth sentence that made a big impact on my life is one day at a time. Could be as little as 1 hour at a time, if that's the step that you need. One day at a time really helped me in the early days of raw, because I did feel a little overwhelmed with having to be raw for a month or being raw for a decade or whatever. Like that felt really overwhelming to me. So all I did was I zoned in, and I've said this multiple times in many videos, is today I'm a raw vegan. Today I'm choosing raw food. Just focus on today. And this can tie into the previous one of planning the night before. You can say, today I'm a raw vegan. And you could say, tomorrow I'm a raw vegan too, and plan out your meals. But then when you wake up, it's today. That's it. That you don't have to worry about anything else. Just do the things that you need to do today in order to become the person that you want to be. Because if you think of your future self and you envision this person and you say, this person goes to bed early, this person does their walk every morning, this person chooses raw food, this person is doing those things. So in order to become that person, you just have to do the things that they're doing, and you will become that person. In time, you have to give it time and consistency to build those habits, but do the things that that future person is doing today, and you are well on your way. Because some people will look at their future self and think, oh, like they go to bed early, they wake up and they go for their walk or what have you. And then when they think of today, they're like, well, I really got to stop going to bed late and I really got to stop eating out or I got to stop. Like they're thinking of the things they need to stop instead of the things they need to be doing instead. Focus on what you should be doing, not on what you don't want to be doing anymore. Focus on what you should be doing. So if you are trying to go to bed early and you don't want to stay up late anymore, don't focus on staying up late and be like, I got to stop staying up late because there's no solution in that. The solution is I'm going to bed early tonight. That's the solution. That's what you're going to do. Same goes for diet. I got to stop eating takeout. I got to stop eating late at night. I got to stop doing this. When we're like fighting, we're constantly fighting that old habit. We're not able to make room for the new ones that we are trying to do. So instead of I have to stop eating takeout, I need to start making my lunch for work. I need to start preparing food so it's ready when I get home or making things easy for you. Focus on what you should be doing, not what you are trying to stop. And that leads us into the final sentence, which is, what would your future self wish you were doing right now? We are so good at looking back. And coming into the new year, I know a lot of people are probably thinking that. They're looking back on 2025 and they're like, oh, I wish I would have walked with the weighted vest every day. I wish I would have made my raw food. I wish I would have written in the book that I wanted to write, even just 1 hour a day or half an hour a day or whatever it is. Like those time minutes add up. So what is your future self going to look back on? So put yourself in your shoes in 2026. Pretend it's December 3rd, 2026, my birthday next year. Look back on the year and say, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. And whatever your future self wishes that you did, do it now. Do it right now, because soon your future self will be your present self. And you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad that I did that thing. I'm so glad that I made that choice. I'm so glad that I prioritized my sleep or went for those walks. Like you'll change when you do the things that your future self hopes that you're doing today. So those are the top 5 sentences that have really changed my life. And yeah, thank you for joining me here for this little video on my birthday. If you want to gift yourself something on my birthday, check out the plant-based bundle. The link is in the description box below. We also still have 60% off any of our ebooks. That's running until December 7th, as well as the bundle. So you have a few more days to get those. The code to get 60% off our ebooks is rawfood60, and the link is payhip.com/rawfoodromance. And again, we also have 30% off on our school community. If you want to join that, our live raw food classes, watch all the replays. There's like over 80 hours worth of replays in there now. And join the monthly challenges, connect with people. It's a really fun place to be. So join up there. And we also have an online meal planning app. It's rawfoodromance.com, but you can also download the app in the App Store as well. It generates a 5-day meal plan based on the recipes that are in the app. And you can also get a grocery list. So you can buy all the ingredients for all the 5 days or however many days that you schedule. And you can just follow that list. It makes it a lot easier. Plus you'll have an app that you can take to the grocery store as well. So lots of resources. We also have our Amazon storefront. So if you're interested in some of our favorite things like our kitchen tools, books that we love, skincare that I love, all of that, all the links for all the goodies are down below. So head on down there and check it out. And we will be back tomorrow for another video. I love you and fruit on.